Now, just about everyone has a mobile phone, and increasingly we're using the camera on them to capture that special moment with a family or a friend.
Every now and again, people use their cameras to catch incredible once-in-a-lifetime events. And tonight, a new documentary looks back at 2013 through the lenses of members of the public who've recorded history unfolding with their mobile devices.
And among the clips will be this one, which shows the moment a meteor came over Birmingham Airport, and it was taken by taxi driver Paul Donovan from Bromsgrove. And you can see a bright white light there in the centre of the screen, moving to the left of the picture.
You certainly can, and I'm very pleased to say that the man who took the footage is with us now. Paul, describe what happened that night.
Well, it was a normal evening. I was going up to Birmingham Airport to collect a client, so around about 9 o'clock in the evening, 30th of January. And as I pulled off the M42 Junction 6, this incredibly bright, vivid object came across the sky in front of me, and I initially thought it was an aircraft crashing at the airport. It was that bright, that dramatic.
And when did it strike you that this was a meteor, in fact?
Well, I went to the airport expecting to see an aircraft crash, basically. It was that big. There was nothing there, obviously no fire engines. Did a quick search on Twitter and realised very quickly that people had seen this from Scotland right the way down to the south of Wales. And it was pretty obvious it was a meteor or something similar.
So at what point did you decide to actually film it? As soon as you saw it?
The Dashcam in the car is mounted there all the time and is filming continuously out of the front of the car. So anything that happens, I use it to capture crazy driving on the roads and then upload those videos to YouTube. A bit of fun, that's what it's there for, but it caught this amazingly.
Right, okay, that's another story, isn't it,
yeah.
really?
It is, yeah.
But did you find, that your footage did it justice? Because often what people see and what they record, sometimes, you don't actually get it, do you?
It didn't really. What I saw looked like an aircraft crashing maybe a quarter of a mile away. That's how vivid it was. When I looked at the video on the camera, it's a little dot coming across the screen. It's got a very wide angle lens. That's the way it is. Oh,
very impressive though. And also on the show is footage of taken by Matt Gough. Now he's the man, the base jumper, of course, who I'm afraid got into terrible trouble. His head camera showed him smashing into rocks when his parachute failed to open. Incredibly, he escaped with minor injuries. Now that footage attracted millions of hits on the internet, and interestingly, you know the chap, don't you?
It's a small world, amazing coincidence. I'm a commercial photographer as well, and about a year ago I did some work for the company he worked for, product photography, and he said to me, Paul, I'm off on holiday, I'm going to do base jumping around the world, see you again sometime. And then of course he did that.
Yeah, thankfully he escaped with minor injuries. Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, Paul, thank you very much for sharing your footage with us.
Pleasure.
And good luck on the programme tonight.
Thank you.
And we look forward to more of your videos.
Excellent.
And you can see that programme, I Shot 2013, on ITV tonight at 10:35.